what are the drivers of profitability? Whether you're with a nonprofit, a governmental organization, a for-profit corporation, no matter what your entity type, if you don't have revenue driving in, you aren't going to be in existence long. If you're not following the metrics in your organization, you have no clue where you're at. I'm not talking about following them month by month or quarter by quarter or year by year. I'm talking about day by day. We'll show that culture is actually statistically proven in academic research. It's proven to lead to profitability. Good morning, champions. So today, this is a trigger alert at the very front end of the podcast. If F-bombs bother you, you probably want to skip on past through this one. If you happen to be one of my clients and you're in the HR department, please skip past this and don't ever use this against me. But I will be dropping an F-bomb in here at some point. So if that bothers you, just click on to the next episode. So our focus today is on profitability and what are the drivers of profitability. Whether you're with a nonprofit, a governmental organization, a for-profit corporation, no matter what your entity type, if you don't have revenue driving in, you aren't going to be in existence long. Every organization, from churches to bowling alleys to zoos, are, at the end of the day, they've got to turn a profit or they're messed over. Now, take a zoo. They may be making their money off of ticket sales and show sales and private benefactors in the community. That's all great. It all goes top line. There's got to be revenue sources coming in. And if you're like some organizations where you are heavily reliant upon one client or two clients, then you are at super huge risk as well. So we want to talk about diversification a little bit, but we want to talk about profitability. So what are the largest drivers of profitability in your organization or your department? How do you contribute to the bottom line? I'm going to take a minute and let you just take a pencil and paper, just jot those down. Come on, you can do it. Do it. No. I know you're just sitting there at your desk and you're not writing anything down. Take out your pencil, take out a pen, take out a piece of paper, and write down the top 3 drivers of profitability. How do you personally and your department contribute to the top line, the revenue side of your organization? I'm waiting. This is not supposed to be for entertainment purposes. This is for educational purposes, champions. Let's go. All right, so clearly, okay, put your pencils down. So clearly, you got to have revenue. We've already established that. Where's your revenue coming from? Is it sales? Is it a private individual donating the bulk of their money, of their resources, of their foundation resources to your organization that's driving it for a greater cause for society? Whatever it is, there's something driving revenue into your company. Now, I want to suggest to you that metrics are extremely important. And if you're not following the metrics in your organization, you have no clue where you're at. And I'm not talking about following them month by month or quarter by quarter or year by year. I'm talking about day by day. If you're not controlling labor costs, if you're not controlling your advertising expenses, if you're not controlling your supply utilization, if you're not controlling logistics and flow, you have a problem and you have to be monitoring it daily. I believe it was Ben Franklin said that if you count the pennies, I don't know who said this actually, but if you count the pennies, the dollars take care of themselves. I think that was Ben, but if it wasn't, tell me in the comments below who it really was, but we're going to use it. If you count the pennies every day, the dollars take care of themselves. And if the dollars take care of themselves, so do the thousands and the tens of thousands and the hundreds of thousands. So it's basically a snowball effect. So profitability is not a bad word. You have to have profit. Now, there are a lot of ways you can monitor where your profits, where your revenue is coming from. Revenue, expenses, profitability. Okay, so there's a lot of ways you can monitor that, but you've got to have some system in place so that you know where you stand as an organization. So, what are the contributing factors? We talked briefly about marketing. We mentioned marketing. Are you out there in the marketplace? What about PR? Getting out and letting those in the organization, in your community, know what good your organization is doing within your community. And your community does not have to be a small town like this. Your community may be the entire state or the entire country. The F bomb. This is where, if you want to tune out, you can tune out now. But this is not a trashy video. Cue the garbage truck. Did the garbage truck make it? All right. This is not a trashy video, but I do have to drop the F bomb. The number one indicator of your profitability is F.U.N. Fun. Yeah, that's the F bomb. It's fun. Are you having a great time? Do you wake up every morning with birds a chirping, flowers a blooming? Do you wake up every morning excited about what you're doing? If you're not, then you need to do something else that you are passionate about. Because if the boss ain't having fun, I will guarantee you the people that work under you are not having fun either. Your teammates, your peers, they're not having fun, and your boss is probably frustrated with you. And at some point, you're going to find out about it. So, the F word is the actual key to your success. If anything in your culture is keeping you from having fun, F.U.N. If anything in their culture is keeping you from having fun, it's time for you to do some real soul searching and figure out what's going to drive you as a person, because that's how you can contribute to the greater good of an organization. It may not be the organization you're in right now, it may be another organization, but you have got to be having a good time. So a couple weeks ago, I had the opportunity to meet with some of my team members. We met, we went through the numbers and did the traditional corporate meeting. But lo and behold, behind the hotel, there was this place called Galaxy Bowling Center. So we came over here, had a good time. They're not open right now, but we just strolled over this way, came in through these front doors, and for a couple hours just had a good time bowling. It was fun. People enjoyed themselves. Heck, I enjoyed myself. I hadn't been bowling in probably 30 years, but at the end of the day, the team had a good time. So, this was fun important? Yeah. Is it helping build a culture of creativity and enjoyment, and did some good ideas come out of that? Yes, absolutely, they did. So instead of doing just a corporate meeting and doing trash talk, cue the garbage truck, and doing trash talk and going through all these trashy numbers and just dealing in metrics, do some fun stuff too. Your team will love you and they will appreciate you. And you never know what good can come out of it. So, the F bomb. The real F bomb is not a bad word at all. The real F bomb is just have fun. Be in a place that you enjoy going to every single morning. Be in a home that you love and you're passionate about being in. Enjoy your life. I'm 62 years old, soon to be 63, and I will tell you the past decades have flown like that. Time gets away very quickly. There's a saying, don't live the same life 75 years over and over again. Don't live that same year over and over and call that a lifetime. Get out, enjoy yourself, get in the right position. And if you want to contribute to the profitability of an organization, make sure that you are intrinsically fulfilled and by nature. And the research bears this out. And we'll do an episode down the road that actually gets nerdy and looks at all the academic research and looks at the effect of culture on profitability. We'll get nerdy down the road. Didn't say we'll get dirty. We're going to get nerdy about our F bomb, having fun. But we'll show that culture is actually statistically proven in academic research. The culture you're in, it's proven to lead to profitability. So I'm Dan Stockdale. Thank you for viewing the podcast. I hope you will tune in next time when we talk about PPs. Yes, you heard me right. There's two other P words we're going to talk about. This week was the F bomb. Next week is PPs. So tune in next Thursday and we'll talk about more leadership lessons and how you can be the champion, not just in a bowling alley, but in your business. F around and find out. Have fun and find out how great life can be, both personally and in your business. Till next time, I'm Dan. See ya.